Welcome back, children. Now we are going to see what are the things we are going to see is first I am going to ask a question. If anybody asks you why should we study history, what answer can you give? Can you give any answer to this question? Yes, you have to say like this. Answer: history gives us lot of information. We should study history because history gives us information about the history gives us information about the social, political, religious and economic conditions. What is the answer you are going to give the question why should we study history means? History gives us information about the social, political, religious and economical conditions of what? The past. இருந்த காலத்தை குறித்த தகவல்களை நமக்கு அளிப்பதனால் அது ஹிஸ்ட்ரியில் நம்ம அதை படிக்கிறோம். அது நம்ம எதுக்காக நம்ம தெரிஞ்சுக்கிறோம்? நம்மளுடைய வாழ்க்கை முறைகளை பழைய வாழ்க்கை முறைகளை தெரிஞ்சுக்கிறதுக்காகவும் அதில் நடந்த தவறுகளை திருத்திக் கொள்வதற்காகவும் புதிய நாகரிகமான வாழ்க்கையை வாழ்வதற்காகவும் நாம் அதை தெரிஞ்சுக்கிறோம்ல. which is connected with the present. It is also help us to know which is help us in making our present and future. It helps us in making our present and future. History helps in making our present and future. It is help to make our present and future better. எப்படி இன்னும் நல்லா மாற்றிக்கிறதுக்கான வழிவகைகளை அது நமக்கு கொடுக்குது. Therefore we should study history. Again I am going to read the answer. Listen. Why should we study history? History gives us information about the social, political, religious and economic conditions of the past. History helps in making our present future better. Therefore, we should study history. Okay. Let us discuss about the few points of inscriptions. Inscriptions. What is inscriptions? You know, no, it is a source. Now, we are going to discuss about inscriptions. What are our inscriptions? You know, the meaning, Tamil meaning, English meaning, then the picture also is on. So, it is one of the source of knowing history. Okay. Inscriptions prove to be a source of super value. It is a super value for reconstructing the ancient India. Super value for reconstructing the ancient India. They are more trustworthy than other written works. Some of these inscriptions supply dates and refer to the ruling kings. Dates of ruling kings and the administrative methods of them. Okay, now next we are going to discuss about the informations from newspaper about archaeological finds. Now we are going to discuss about the informations about archaeological finds. இப்போ நீங்கள் பேப்பரெல்லாம் கேள்விப்பட்டிருப்பீங்க, கீழடி அகழ்வாராய்ச்சிகள் தொடங்கும், அந்த பணிகள் திரும்பவும் ஆரம்பம், அதெல்லாம் பேப்பரில் டிவிலெலாம் பார்த்துருப்பீங்க இல்லைங்களா? அதை பற்றின ஒரு இன்ஃபர்மேஷன்ஸ் ஃப்ரம் நியூஸ் பேப்பர் அபவுட் ஆர்கியலாஜிக்கல் ஃபைண்ட்ஸை பற்றி நம்ம பார்ப்போம். An archaeological site is a place where evidences as past activity is preserved. And the archaeological site now is a place where evidences of past activity is preserved. Archaeological site is a place where the evidences of past activity preserved. What is the meaning of archaeological site? Listen the answer. It is a place where evidences of past activities are preserved. Then the second point. Archaeological theory is used to interpret the archaeological record for a better understanding of human culture. It is used for better understanding of human culture. Again I am going to read this paragraph. Listen. An archaeological site is a place where evidences of past activity is preserved. Archaeological theory is used to interpret the archaeological record for a better understanding of human culture. Okay, shall we see example? Hindustan Times dated June 20th, 2016. Archaeologists and researchers have unearthed the crumbling remains of an ancient urban center equal in size. They prove that equal in size and importance of that of Mohenjo-daro. The sites of Mohenjo-daro that Kizhadi. Is a small village that lies paused and railway crossing several stretches of paddy fields in the Sivaganga districts of Tamil Nadu, 12 kilometers from the city of Madurai. Again I am going to say about the example. Hindustan Times dated June 20th, 2016. Archaeologists and researchers have unearthed the crumbling remains of ancient urban center equal in size and importance of that of Mohenjo-daro. Kizhadi is a small village that lies past an unmanned railway crossing several stretches of paddy fields in the Sivaganga districts of Tamil Nadu, 12 kilometers from the city of Madurai. Now we are going to see the places of archaeological sources. Places of archaeological sources. Places of archaeological sources. Material remains such as iron implements and pottery from the archaeological sites in Punjab, Uttar Pradesh and Rajasthan. The iron implements I already show in the pictures. Iron implements and pottery in where? we call Uttar Pradesh and Rajasthan. Now I am going to show a map to you. In that map, this is the India political divisions. All the states are mentioned. You have to find out the places of archaeological sources. Where is it? Punjab, Uttar Pradesh and Rajasthan. This is the assignment for you. By a map of India political. Already India river map, you do the homework assignment part. Then this is also one of the assignment part to you. Mark all the states. Then especially archaeological sources finds that iron implements and pottery were found in Punjab, Uttar Pradesh and Rajasthan. Okay children. Now the next part, now we are going to see the next part, hard word parting. It is a listening and a writing skill too. Listening and writing skill. I am going to dictate some words. There are 25 words are there. I am going to dictate 25 words to you. You have to listen it carefully. Then keep a paper with you, and while I am dictate the words, you have to write side by side. Okay? Can you get ready, children? The first one, merchants. And there are 25 hard words. I am going to give to you. You have to write. To improve your listening and writing skill, what you are going to do first, you have to listen what I am telling. Then understand the word and start writing. Okay, then first one, merchants. Merchants. Second one, scientist. Scientist. Third one, farmers. Farmers. Fourth one, rulers. Rulers. Fifth one, musicians. Musicians. Sixth one, hunter animals. Hunter animals. Seventh one, agriculture. Seventh, agriculture. Eighth one, tributaries. Eighth one, tributaries. Ninth one, sea coast. Ninth one, sea coast. 10th one, kingdom. 10th one, kingdom. 11th one, a natural disaster. Natural disaster. 12th one, subcontinent. Subcontinent. 13th one, cultural. Cultural. 14th one, manuscripts. Manuscripts. 15th one, Himalayas. 15th one, Himalayas. 16th one, Bharata. 16th one, Bharata. 17th one, Sanskrit. 17th one, Sanskrit. 18th one, language. 18th one, language. 19th one, hard surface. 19th one, hard surface. 20, inscriptions. 20, inscriptions. 21, weapons. 21, weapons. 22, Jesus Christ. 22, Jesus Christ. 23, ordinary people. 23, ordinary people. 24th one, Anno Domini. 24th one, Anno Domini. 25, historians. 25, historians. Now I am going to read again the hard words. Check out. Merchants, scientists, farmers, rulers, musicians, hunted animals, agriculture, tributaries, seacoast, kingdom, natural disaster, subcontinent, cultural, manuscripts, Himalayas, Bharata, Sanskrit, language, hard surface, inscriptions, weapons, Jesus Christ, ordinary people, Anno Domini, then historians. I hope all are understand and listen and write the hard words about all the words are corrected. Whenever you find that, correct yourself. Okay. Okay. Now it's a time for the listening skill. Again we are going to attend the part of listening skill. I am going to read one paragraph. You have to listen the paragraph very carefully. At last, at the end of the paragraph, I am going to ask some questions. You have to give the answer for them. So now also you keep the paper. Now listen. Already we written listening and writing skill, one listening part. Now we are coming to the listening part. One paragraph I am going to read. Listen the paragraph carefully. Then at last I am going, at the end of the paragraph I am going to ask some questions and you have to give the answers. Okay, ready children? Okay. Ready? Finding out about the past. There are several ways of finding out about the past. One is to search for and read books that were written long ago. These are called manuscripts because they were written by hand. This comes from the Latin word manu. Its meaning is hand. Manu means hand. It's a Latin word. These were usually written on palm leaf or on the specially prepared bark of a tree known as the beech, which grows in the Himalayas. Over the years, many manuscripts were eaten away by insects. Some were destroyed, but many have survived, often preserved in temples and monasteries. These books dealt with all kinds of subjects, religious beliefs and practices, the lives of kings, medicine and science. Besides, there were epics, poems, plays, Many of these were written in Sanskrit. Others were Tamil. We can also study inscriptions. These are writings on relatively hard surfaces such as stone or metal. Sometimes kings got their orders inscribed so that people could see, read and obey them. There are other kinds of inscriptions as well, where the men and women, including kings and queens, recorded what they did. For example, kings often kept records of victories in battle. An old inscription. This inscription dates to about 2250 years ago and was found in Kandahar, present-day Afghanistan. It was inscribed on the orders of a ruler named Ashoka. We'll read about him in the next two chapters. When we write anything, we use a script. Scripts consist of letters or signs. When we read what is written or speak, we use a language. This inscription was inscribed in two different scripts and languages. Okay. Listening part over. Now, what you listen in this paragraph, what I read now. Now I am going to give some questions. Now the question part. நான் ஒரு பேராகிராஃப் படித்து பார்த்தேன், நீங்கள் அது லிசன் பண்ண சொன்னேன். அது லிசன் பண்ணியிருந்தீங்கன்னா இப்போ நான் எழுத போகிற கொஸ்டின்ஸ்க்கு அதில் உங்களுக்கு ஆன்சர்ஸ் தெரிஞ்சிருக்கும். ஓகே, டேக் அ ரஃப் பேப்பர் ஆர் ரஃப் நோட், ரைட் த கொஸ்டின். என்ன நீங்கள் லிசன் பண்ணீங்களோ அதில் என்ன நான் கொஸ்டின்ஸ் கேட்குறேனோ அதில் நீங்கள் இப்போ ஆன்சர்ஸ் ரைட் பண்ணலாம். How many languages I mentioned in the paragraph? How many languages I mentioned in the paragraph? How many languages I mentioned in the paragraph? Then are the same, first part, second part, what are they? What are they? Second one, what is the Latin word? Second question is, what is the Latin word of manuscripts? Manuscripts, and write the meaning. And what is the meaning of that? You have to write. Write the meaning. What is the Latin word of manuscripts and what is the meaning of that? That you have to write. The next question is, name the things written in Sanskrit. Name the things written in Sanskrit. Fourth one, where the inscriptions written? Where the inscriptions written? Next question is, on seeing the inscriptions, seeing the inscriptions, what did the people do? What did the people do? Now I am going to once again read out the questions. How many languages I mentioned in the paragraph? What are they? What is the Latin word of manuscripts and write the meaning? Next one, name the things written in Sanskrit. Next one, where the inscriptions are written. Next one, on seeing the inscription, what did the people do? What children, can you get the answer? If you listen the paragraph well, it is very easily for you to catch the answers. I hope all are catch the answers.